At dahil sa kanyang produksyon, nakalamang na dito ang Bataan, 64-61. Bangkale, susubok sa 3. Tatalbog palabas. Yan yung quarter scoring natin. Dikitan nung first half, 21-19, 19-18 in favor of Mindoro. Bumawi ang Bataan with +6 in the third. Flores, really shifty. Kapulong, the pass inside to Jamil Gabawan for the deuce. 5-point lead, 66-61. Sedorifa to Bangkale. Laban kay Alfred Flores. The switch by Gabawan. Bono. Comboy with 5 on their shot clock. Galang, swing pass, Bangkale, shot clock winding down. Sedorifa puts it up, puts it in. Sedorifa with just his 8th point, but they pull to within 2. Flores, the pass to Kapulong. Yambing, masyado malakas. Flores there for the stick back, now has 18 points.
Well, good time, good play by Kapulong for the drive and kick. Yambing overshoots it, and sometimes yun yung mga rebound na mahirap makuha, and it favors the offensive player dahil lagpas, bagsak sa kamay ni Flores, pasok ang stick back.
Bangkale, susubok ulit. Wala pa din, galing sa labas. One and done by Mindoro. Flores, the man of the moment for Bataan.
He's been the best player so far in the second half.
Sazon, catch and shoot free. Rattles out. And ball will go back to Mindoro. Assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Great interior passing there. Kapulong setting up his teammate. Long 3-point pop by Ino Comboy. Tatalbog palabas. More than 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gabawan, Sazon, Flores, Kapulong, and Yambing. Gabawan. This time, the pass to a cutting JL Kapulong for 2 points.
A terrific team play by Bataan. Really, the majority of the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. The latest one, the most impressive, especially between the two big men.
Ethan Galang with Ino Comboy, Joseph Sedorifa, Jeco Bangkale, and Ken Bono. Oh, what a acrobatic move right there from Wendelino
What an
Comboy.
explosive move. Really, catch and go from the right slot, 3-point line, attacking the basket, going left. A little dipsy-do, tulad na sinabi mo, to finish on the other side again.
Uy! Kapulong with a basket after that miss by Ives Sazon. Back-to-back baskets by JL Kapulong.
Right now, Bataan is getting everything that they want offensively. This time, Sazon, that's a makeable layup. But because he gets inside the paint, opens up the offensive rebound for Kapulong. Pinatukan, may pito, 3-point play ang katumbas.
Baliwala lang yung pagbatok ni JL Kapulong dito. An Mpbl champion. Won a championship with Pampanga back in season 5. Now finding himself dito sa Bataan and knocking down that glut huge free throw to bring the lead back up to 7, 73-66. Comboy, Gamalinda, bounce pass to Inigo. Sedorifa, binabantayan ni Sazon. Comboy, press ulit. Ino Comboy has certainly come out to play para dito sa Mindoro.
22 points, 6 of 10 from downtown. What a shooting spree by Wendell.
Last 14 games, shooting 40% from downtown. Meanwhile, mid-range jumper naman galing kay Ives Sazon.
You talk about mid-range kings, Ken. he's certainly in that conversation, if not the best.
Yeah.
That 1-2 dribble pull-up mid-range, ang galing niya ron.
Ang galing din naman nung sagot doon ni Joseph Sedorifa. And the threes have been falling here in the fourth para dito sa Mindoro. They certainly live and die from the three. 15 out of 41. Kapulong sa loob. Wala. Inigo. 3-point lead by Bataan. Comboy. Another 3-point shot. Ino Comboy waxing hot here in the fourth.
Now what a beautiful pass to recover. Ito si Bambam Gamelinda. The Bataan coaching staff contesting that it was a travel. And look at the skip pass. That's really one of the passes that everyone should learn. Every player should learn. Because it just does wonders for shooters like Sedorifa, like Comboy. And Sedorifa has quietly hit some big shots himself. You know, Bataan might have a case on the coaching staff because medyo nag-shuffle yung feet ni Bambam Gamelinda, but then again, no call. Comboy knows what to do with the basketball, especially tonight with the hot hand.
Fan of the Game is brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. And what a game this has turned out to be. Pretty much palitan ng mga suntok galing sa magkabilang kupunan. Mindoro had that big lead in the first half. Ito yung laban nila against Quezon City. A combined 44 points from this trio. Ito si Ino Comboy, Joseph Sedorifa, and Marion Magat. Comboy certainly picking up from where he left off with 25-9. Let's turn you courtside to Miss Lyra Punsalan.
For Wendell Comboy, last game's sting came with a solid reminder. Walang maliit na kalaban sa MPBL. He learned the hard way that every matchup demands the same intensity as the preparation, and this time, he's making sure that the team bounces back the right way, starting from training. Sabi nga niya, they've already begun recovering mentally and physically, and now it's time to let all that extra hard work pay off on the court. Back to this.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. Binangin ko na nga, no, yung mga numero ni Ino Comboy in the last 14 games. The picture of consistency para dito kay Ino Comboy. Tonight, 25 points. 56 3-pointers in a span of 14 games. As itong si Ibes Sazon now trying to work against Axel Inigo. Kick out pass, minus, attacks. Ball off, Jonas Tibayan. Only 4.4 left on their shot clock.
Just being active with their feet and their hands, no, in this defensive possession with the score tied, deadlocked at 75. This is going to be a big stop.
Baseline inbound. Sazon. Not much time to put up a shot. That one off the mark. Comboy off to the races. Nalibre si Axel, the flyby, the shot from downtown. And Sedorifa tracks it down. Comboy again! Ino Comboy with 28 points.
My goodness. Well, how about the rebound, the offensive rebound by Sedorifa, who has 7 rebounds already and 6 assists. What a game, a complete game for Sedorifa. Underrated game, really. Jonas Tibayan is down. Look at this rebound. He had to fight for that rebound over Chris Javier. The recognition for the extra pass. At ito, no, unnecessary, really, yung ginawa ni Ibes Sazon. Especially at this point of the game. Especially after you know, giving up a 3-point shot. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. There's no question about it. It's just one of those plays. Just like how we always say, Ken, instead of, you know, letting go of a three-point play, giving up a three-point play. It's the same thing. You gotta let go of your ego, your pride, and, you know, not do these things, unnecessary things that could hurt your team. Because you're talking about losing a possession and free throws sa kabilang koponan. So this could potentially be, okay, an 8-0 run. If he makes the free throw, and the way Mindoro has been shooting the basketball, let's say they make a 3. Okay, so he misses a free throw. And suddenly you're looking at 6, 7, 8-point deficit of what was once tied at 75 just about seconds ago.
Actually, right now, they're in the midst of a 10-0 run. Itong Mindoro Tamaraws. They have taken the lead back. Kamalinda joins in the three-point scoring parade para sa Mindoro.
That's a big-time shot by Bamba. A much-needed basket, obviously, to cover up for the mistake of Ibes.
18.
Or to add, rather, that's what I meant. Pero tulad nung sinabi natin, ganun kabigat yung pangyayaring yun.
18 3-point makes for Coach Benji Dodoro Swards. 13-0 blast. They now lead by 7, 82-75. But if you're Bataan, still a lot of time left to recover. Hubert Cani laban kay Axel Inigo. Jack is pivot foot. Everything not going right at the moment para dito sa Bataan. 14 turnovers, yan yung masakit. Mindoro only has 5. By the way, Ino Comboy already a season high in the Mpbl of 28 points. And he is far from done. Tibayan, also an unsung hero, attacks the defense of Gabawan, and Gabawan called for that foul.
I tell you, this is how you play basketball. Every time it gets a little bit chippy. You play it within the rules between the 4 lines. We mentioned this all night. It's been physical between Tibayan and Kapulong, between Tibayan and someone else, and the last one.
Free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Between him and Sazon, that resulted into the unsportsmanlike foul, and that time sila naman ni Gabawan splits of free throws. No.
Test of character right now para dito sa Bataan, trailing by 8. 3.5 left here in the 4th. Bola na tapik, minus with a retrieval, but only 6 on their shot clock. Mitchell minus, spins inside, no, the putback, wala pa din. Bringas off the glass, still no go. Chris Xavier finally breaks the drought para dito sa Bataan. 6-point lead, 83-77. Under 3 minutes left. Senorifa, Gamalinda, Axel Inigo, Ino Comboy, and Jonas Tibayan, the unit for Coach Benji. Comboy, he attacks, the flip shot won't work. Flores will be fouled by Axel Inigo.
Smart foul. Stop the fast break. I don't know how many times has Flores in this game, whether it's transition or semi-transition, has made something happen, whether for a teammate or for himself. That's a smart foul by Axel.
Javier to Alfred Flores, joined by Carl Bringas, Hubert Cani, and Mitchell Minus. Flores almost lost it. Still 10 seconds on their shot clock. Minus.
He got fouled right there. I'm not sure what our officials are watching during that play, because I thought he got clipped on the right arm. or even in the lower part body. I gotta see that once again.
Basically running.
Because that could be
into
a costly no call against Bataan. Are they gonna challenge?
Yung out of bounds play na ito.
Yung out of bounds.
Oo. Coach's challenge by Coach Benji. We'll be back for the result.
The challenge of Mindoro Tamaraos is successful.
Another successful challenge by Mindoro here. This was the move by Mitchell Minus. This was what you thought, Coach Chris, was a blown call. Bold non-call, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, clearly there was contact. Somebody was driving strong to the basket.
Let's see how Bataan responds. Down by 6. Axel popping out. Bam Bam Gamalinda. That shot bouncing out. Glimmer of hope for Bataan. Hubert Cani attacks right. Off the glass. Gets the friendly bounce. We are down to our final 2 minutes of this ball game. A quick timeout by Coach Benji Teodoro.
The on-ball defense, very important, especially in the crucial stretch of the game. This move by Kani, able to break down the defense of Sedurifa, and finish on top of the help defense by Gamalinda.
The game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Timeout tayo. We'll be back after the short break. Hubert Cani, Carl Bringas, nung naarang laban nila against Davao Occidental, combining for 20 points. 9 and 10 nga si Carl Bringas doon. Flirted with a double-double. And
Yung puntos pang nagkulang, no? Usually yung rebound kasi tigi-isa lang yun eh. But then again, now they're looking for another victory here, while the other team, Mindoro, 4-point lead, looking for a bounce-back win.
apat ang lamang. Mindorong may tangan ng bola. Under 2 minutes left. Bataan applying pressure. Almost got the steal was Ives Sazon. And Mindoro barely crossing the half-court line.
Those were two dangerous passes between Comboy and Inigo.
Big defensive sequence right here for Bataan as Comboy can't hit the free. Minus with his 16th rebound. Sazon sets his feet, fires. No! Tapigan ng bola at mapupuntay Axel Inigo. Just the 13th foul against Bataan. Still a lot of time. A minute and 23. Bataan, lagi itong nasa dikdikan na laban this season eh. They've had their share of heartbreaks and also breakthroughs this season. Let's see if they could pull through here against a really hot shooting Mindoro squad. Sedurifa, 8 on their shot block. Joseph attacks. The block by Bringas. Minus with another rebound off to the races. Mitchell Minus got stripped by Wendell Comboy. Bringas with the interception. Minus inside. Bringas goes up strong. Wala pa din. Bringas one more time. No. Tapikan ng bola. The rebound finally ending up with Sedurifa.
Multiple chances at the rim. It felt like that was 5 offensive rebounds, but Comboy just being careless with the basketball. 2 straight turnovers. And Cani blows the layup.
Wow!
They gotta cross it half court.
But Sazon steals it. Baines fires for free. No! And a foul. Sino mapipituan dito? It's against Axel Inigo. They are in penalty. They've had several chances, Coach Chris,
to put this game away if you're Mindoro, and several chances for Bataan, you know, either to tie the ball game or even to take the lead. Both teams, fatigue might be setting in. Halos lahat nakatukod na. Yung decision making mo, apektado na dyan. Hubert Cani knocks down the first free throw, showing that, you know, he can hit free throws in the clutch.
83-80. Bataan still has 2 timeouts left as Cani sinks in both. As Mindoro sues for time, they burn their final timeout. We'll pause for a break. We'll be back.
Hey! Kailangan lang natin one good inbound. Line. Joseph inbound. Okay, Bam Bam. Axel. Okay. And then ang una natin is ito, Comboy. Ito, Comboy ha. Axel. Okay, Jonas. Bam. Okay, makinig. Comboy, run, corner. Okay, and then pakita na tayo dito. Pag wala, bigyan mo back picks dito sa Kuya Bam. Opposite tayo. Guys, receive. Abangan natin yung double ha.
Beat the pass.
Beat the pass.
Cani! Minus. Okay? Ibes, kukunin mo to. Bouncer ha. Ikaw doble ha. Pare. Hey, coach.
What do you think, Coach Chris?
I think I'm surprised a little bit. I was expecting Ken Bono, you know, to be inserted in because he's an outstanding free throw shooter. He's tall enough also. Sometimes pag hindi na work yung play na dinesign mo, he's tall enough to sort of like post up and get the ball. Pero wala siya sa loob ngayon. And for Bataan, narinig mo yung quick foul and maybe a double team, but then they fall right away because obviously time not on their side.
They foul a guy. Well, mayroon pa isang foul to give itong Bataan. Turifa to trigger. Gabalinda will catch. And Gabalinda will shoot 2 free throws. Gabalinda for the season is 73.7% from the line. But in his last 5 games, 15 out of 16, 93.8%.
Now he's a guy who's been in this situation multiple times already.
Calmly sinking the first one. Now remember, Bataan still has 2 more timeouts.
And telling the crowd to quiet down.
Mindoro 8 out of 14 at the line. Bam Bam missing the second. Bringas gets it. Mindoro getting the steal, and boy, Bataan failing to execute. They need to foul. There's still some time left. What are they contesting here?
A backcourt violation.
Backcourt.
I'm not so sure though because it was a loose ball. And usually when it's a loose ball, but I think it's worth to take a look at once again.
Nonetheless, there was a foul called, but so there's still gonna be some little time left here.
Because let's not forget, Coach Goody challenged, to start the game with seconds only ticking off the clock, and it was a successful one, excuse me.
11 seconds lang yun.
Oh,
So tinitignan nila ngayon kung umabot ba yung foul within the time frame, and if it did, ilang oras pa yung natitira. But again, several chances.
gusto ko makita ulit.
Let's see if we could get a look here. Yun yung kinokontest nga nitong Bataan.
Gusto ko makita ulit.
If meron bang backward violation doon. Now, Mpbl will troop to Richard Campos.
Pero hindi backing.
Alright. This is gonna be an interesting
Foul
call.
on number 22, Ibisason. Penalty. Third foul on Ibisason.
So how many seconds left? Because they got the rebound. They had the chance. They crossed the half-court line, but naagaw nitong Mindoro. So Inigo, a chance to ice this. 0.9 seconds left. Makes the first free throw.
Ang hirap makita.
And so they put some more time, 1.1 second.
Ang hirap eh. Mukhang, pero sila kita-kita nila kasi nangyari sa harapan nila.
Again, itong Bataan, yun yung pilit nilang china-challenge dito. They felt like there was a backward violation on that loose ball.
And they have a case because it happened right in front of them, and just like what we mentioned earlier, Coach Goody has an eye for this.
Yeah.
I mean, 11 seconds into the game, for those who joined us, sabi mo nga, maybe the earliest challenge in Mpbl history since the challenge was implemented. And it was a successful one.
And tense moments here in the last few seconds. Axel knocks down both. Timeout Bataan. But this is pretty much a done deal already because 1.1 seconds. Bataan. Pretty unfortunate because they had that fight back here in the second half after not even leading in the first two quarters. And obviously, Coach Goody Gilagan is not pleased. They're not even mapping out a play. Dahil nga hindi sila masaya dun sa they thought was a missed call. And it's a huge problem right now. Dahil nga, wala na silang minamap out to play dito. They know it's basically a done ball game already. In real time, it was hard to tell. But, yun nga like you mentioned, Coach Chris, na Coach Goody was right on top of that one.
Yeah. And we didn't get the benefit of the replay.
Kani, this shot will count, but they will fall 2 points short.